Hello, welcome to Game Rating Review. My name is Jean-Marc, and today what we'll be talking about is the fact that Luigi isn't dead. That's right, there's been a lot of rumors and speculation going around that Luigi's dead. If you've been on any social media or actually news sites, they are littered with propaganda that Luigi is dead. Everyone is eating this up. The internet is in a firestorm, and they are trying to mourn the loss of Luigi, and it's because of what happened during the Smash Nintendo Direct. So what happened, the skeleton with a scythe destroyed Luigi, took his soul out of his body. Now that's it, his soul's out of his body, he's dead. He wasn't in Mario World, he was in Castlevania World, therefore he is dead. I can't believe this, there's his dead, lifeless body. This is crazy. I understand how sad that could be and why you'd think that, but there's a lot to contradict that, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, for starters, Nintendo officially came up and said, hey, that's not true. But most people take that on, not on face value and are like, that's wrong. No, you are just saying that to, not have us freak out. So most people don't believe that. And I understand, but I have 3-point presentation as to why I think Luigi is dead. Number 1, let's go back to the Smash video. Whenever he gets killed, after that, here's evidence of him going back into his body. Yep, Luigi was attempting to go into his body, but most people will say, but Jean-Marc, he never went back in his body. He got too scared to even go back into his body, but he was going back in, which precludes that he can go back into his body whenever he wants, right? So if he gets sucked out of his body for some reason, and you know what? The guy from Castlevania that saved him from being that soul orb that was in the skeleton's hand. So anyway, Luigi can go back into his body whenever he wants. That's point number 1. Point number 2, Luigi and Mario die all the time. Now, you were saying, oh, Jean-Marc, what do you mean? Well, even in the original Mario, Mario Brothers, Super Mario, any Mario that involved Luigi, they have both died multiple times. So it's not their fault, it's our fault. We're playing badly, right? In Luigi and Mario's world, they run through everything perfectly. We're the ones that mess it up. We're just trying to repeat what they are doing, and you have it wrong. Just because they're died doesn't mean they actually die. That means we make them die. But realistically, they've gone through everything. They've made it to Bowser without dying in their world. But my counter argument to that is what would one-up mushrooms mean in their world? One-up mushrooms, why would they exist? Why would they want to get them if it didn't mean it gave them an extra chance at doing something? That wasn't made for us. You know, there's a mushroom that grows them, there's the kooky suit, there's everything. Why would the one-up mushroom exist if it wasn't for them to keep going? Also, this is the Smash Brothers universe, which originally states that they are toys. They're not really those characters, there's toys of those characters. So even the soul that pops out is a toy soul. So they're not real to begin with. This would have been a whole separate point because I forgot about it. The toy point is very, very strong. But anyway, let's keep moving on. For point number 3, they've dealt with death before. Every Luigi Mansions game, he's dealing with ghosts. And it's kind of ridiculous that he's still scared of ghosts. I mean, come on. He must be so used to them right now. He should have ghosts as friends. He's seen them all the time. How it can still be unbelievable that they exist is baffling to me. He should be like, oh look, it's another ghost. I've seen a bajillion of these by now. Right? It shouldn't matter to him. It should make sense that he's a scaredy cat. There we go. But also to the fact that they've been dealing with ghosts in Super Mario World, and since Mario 1, they've been dealing with ghosts, even turning into ghosts themselves, Mario and Luigi in Super Mario Galaxy. Yes, so they could turn into ghosts and not turn into ghosts. Does that mean they were dead in Mario Galaxy when they turned into boos? Is that what's going on? No. They understand death. Death does not affect them in the Mushroom Kingdom. So yes, those are my arguments as to why there's no way Luigi could possibly be dead. So let me come up with a conclusion. In conclusion, it actually makes sense if Luigi died. To a lot of people. Mario's always going on solo adventures. A lot of his adventures, a lot of his funnest adventures are him doing it solo. So I can understand if his neglected brother did something stupid and his life was vanquished before our eyes like it was in this Smash Brothers Direct that we saw. And yeah, it was sad, but just think about how squeaky clean Nintendo is. Think about their image and everything that they stand for, and doing something as brave as killing off one of the Mario brothers, the original team that helped launch this company to where it is now. Just think about what Mario would have to go through knowing that his brother's dying. He doesn't care about saving the princess. He cares about mourning his brother and dealing with his death like Logan or something. And it would be so awesome and so dramatic, and helping these older gamers that have grown up with Mario, that played every single Mario game, to see some growth there, to see something different, to see, well, yeah, maybe Luigi was a butthole at times, but he was an interesting character, and all we've seen is Mario development. The only time we see Luigi development is in these mansion games when he's super scared, or in all these side party games, which you don't really get character development there unless you're talking about Waluigi, but we're not talking about Waluigi. Talking about Luigi himself. So I can see it. So I commend people actually on wanting to see that Luigi's dead, and I don't blame you actually. I understand completely. Through going through this, I was annoyed at first. Why do you care? Luigi isn't dead. It's obvious that he's not dead. But now I see from an artistic standpoint and from like a story building standpoint as to why this would be great and why this would matter. It wouldn't matter if Donkey Kong died. There's generations of Donkey Kongs. Another one can spur up. There's only one Luigi, right? There's only one brother that has helped Mario. And Mario's always this happy-go-lucky guy. He's always ready for adventure. If he had to face something as tragic as his brother dying, I would love to see that. But also, it'll never happen. Thank you for watching Game Rating Review. My name is Jean-Marc. Who said like, subscribe if you like to see. And that was my opinion on Luigi not dying, but how cool it would be if he did.